Good morning, everybody. Happy Friday, TGIF, and all that stuff. Hope everybody's having a good Friday morning. Let's go ahead. Man, we've already got a whole bunch of people in here. That's awesome. And I noticed I'm up to a whopping 111 subscribers. Can you believe that? I don't know who y'all are, but I appreciate each and every one of you. Let's see here. We've got Big D in the house as usual. Let's see what he has to say. Very nice. 65 now with 81 being the high today in Brooklyn, Michigan. My peaceful little town. Alrighty. Steve in Toronto's here this morning. Good morning, sir. Paul Stewart's here. And I thought I was early today. Hey, I don't think they sleep. I don't think they do. Larry Gall, good morning, Larry. Hope you're doing well. Earl Walker's here, 64, 82, comfortable last night. Windows open. Yeah, now we're talking. JJ's Woodshop, good morning, Jesse. How are you, sir? Let's see who else we got here. Steve Gronsky's in the house. Good morning. 68 going to 81 in Mustang. Thumbs up, he says. All right. Troy Pritchard's here this morning. Good morning, Troy. And I'm so sorry to hear. I was just shocked when I saw your post about Christina's passing. So stay strong, buddy. Michael Bell is in the house. 72 headed to 89, Nevada, Texas. Let's see here. Rob Schuster says, morning, everyone. The good news, it should be cooler than yesterday. The bad news, it'll be 117 today. I don't even want to know what it was yesterday then. Good gosh. Woo, man. But it's a dry heat, right, Rob? Isn't that what they say? It's a dry heat. Doug Sis says, morning all from the barn. Good to see you, Doug. Maybe we can get a roving report from the barn from Doug Sis. Let's see, Mr. All Things YouTube. Hello, awesome people. It's Friday and I don't have any meetings, so I'm here. That's great. Good to see you, Piano Man. That's good coffee right there. Bill Larson says, good morning from the Pea Patch. Good to see you, Bill. Kevin Ells is here. Let's see who else. Hey, there's Janet. There's old Janet. Good to see you, Janet. Thanks for joining the coffee sessions. Wilson Rubottom says, good morning, everybody. Thumbs up. Thank you, Wilson. We got a few thumbs up over there today. Let's see. We got Bart Bixel. Good morning, sir. Let's see. State of Washington, I think, is where Bart's at, somewhere out there. Gary Hammettwood Creations. Good to see you, Gary. It'll be Sharps in the house this morning. Electricity just came back on 2 hours ago. Okay, and let's see. LB's in Geronimo, Oklahoma, I think. I hope I got that right. There's George Rothfuss is here this morning. How you doing, George? Good to see you. Neil Cochran says, good morning, crew, TGIF. Neil's over there in Germany, I believe. Here's my old buddy Jerry Blakesley says, good morning, everyone. Since it's Friday, it's okay to put bourbon in my coffee, right? I see no problem with that, Jerry. I see no problem at all with that. Let's see. Mike Reynolds is in the house. How you doing, Mike? He says he's going to have another rainy day ahead. I tell you, my little old patch of grass over there that I've been trying to get growing, it worked out perfect again yesterday. We had another really good soaker come through about 2 o'clock. And I'm like, man, this is great. I'm loving it because I, put the seed out and put that wheat straw. And now I ran my sprinkler that I think one day, and all the rest of the days it's, we get an afternoon shower just enough to keep that stuff wet. And it's starting to pop up through that wheat straw. So old Dave's a happy camper. Let's see what this is. Oh, okay. George Rothfuss, the Dave Clemens comment, peaceful until NASCAR arrives or Faster Horses Country Music Festival, is the hashtag party of the summer in Brooklyn, Michigan. 3 big days of country music and camping. Okay. Yeah, and I guess NASCAR will still run. They probably won't have any fans up there. So, Dave Matthews, not the Dave Matthews Band guy, the other Dave Matthews. He says, good morning, might hit 80 to 84 today here. That's not too bad. That's not too bad. Hey, look here, there's Paul Desmond. How you doing, Paul? Good to see you. And my favorite solar guy right here. Morning coffee persons of interest. Good morning to you, Ryan. Tom Peterson is in the house. How you doing, Tom? LB says, yep, Geronimo. I can remember some of you guys. Because you guys, some of you guys are, you're part of the gang, whether you want to be or not. You're part of the coffee sessions gang here. Yeah, Bart's in north of Seattle, in Marysville. Yeah, well, I hadn't gotten Marysville memorized yet, but I'm pretty sure it was Washington. Hey, old Hitch is on the road today. How you doing, Hitch? Safe travels, buddy. Michael Chipser says lucky. I'm not sure what that means, but we'll take it. Yeah, so, and I just got an email over here. Let me see what this is about. Let's see what this is all about. Where's this at? Okay, I got to show you this picture here. Wild Bill Larson from the Pea Patch holding up his coffee sessions coffee mug. So hopefully it makes that coffee taste better. If it can get any better. I mean, it's pretty good stuff the way it is. But yeah, I love mine. I started out, I had that 11 ounce one, and then I got some of the bigger ones in the 15 ounce, and that's what I'm using now. So, in fact, I've got to do, I got a couple of more coffee cups I want to make for a friend of mine, and I'll probably be doing a video on that. Maybe the next day. I might get to do it today. I don't know. Maybe. Let's see. Janet says, did the rocket with the helicopter going to Mars launch? Yes, it did. In fact, I was watching. I just happened to have the news on, and they interrupted the news just as it was taking off. And I guess it's not going to be there, I think, until February of next year. Mars, that's, pretty good ways down the road. But yeah, he got the launch went well, and what's wrong with that thing there? So yeah, it's headed to Mars. And if you're keeping an eye on, I think it's still a tropical storm. I don't think it's reached hurricane status yet, but I don't even know how to say it. Isaias, I think it's the name of it. They're still showing the projected path to kind of stay east of east of the coast, kind of right along the coast. But then when it gets up to where South Carolina and North Carolina and all that kind of stick out a little bit, they might catch some of it. But I understand and correct me if I'm wrong, and I know you guys will. I think the worst part of the hurricane is always on the east side. So if it's going up the coast, everybody's on the west side. So I think I heard him say that it'll be better because if it takes that route, because everybody's going to be on the west side of it, which is a little less severe. So, alrighty, I just got an email popped up there. Checking my UPS orders. Got my good news is I got my Amazon stuff straightened up. I'm back on the regular Amazon Prime. All my orders were restored or still there or whatever. And now I can ask my girl in there, I don't want to say her name because she'll start yapping, to play Simple Man, and she will. So all is well at the Gatton household. We're all back to normal. Well, as normal as we can be. Oh, and by the way, hashtag not sponsored, but All American Clothing Company, I got an email today. They got summer socks sale. I know what you're thinking. Pretty exciting stuff. But yeah, 40% off summer socks. Promo code SOCKS40 if you want to go buy some. Again, hashtag not sponsored. So, all right, we got an update here on the stuff. Janet says, yes, it is a category 1, 80 mile per hour winds. Okay. Hitch also says Cat 1 heading to Cat 2. Jerry says it just reached hurricane status. See, I know you guys keep me on my toes here. Ryan says, wife wants me to get back to our place in South Carolina before it hits. Are you on the water? You're on the water there, aren't you, Ryan? Yep, northeast quadrant is where. Yeah. I was thinking because I remember that time. Even as far inland as I am, that time that I think it was Hurricane Irma. It hit right there around, I don't know, what do you call it, the Florida Panhandle type thing. And, and then got kind of downgraded to a tropical storm, but it was still wicked. I mean, I remember it knocked my power out for about a half a day, even as far inland as I am. But it's because of the way it went, I was on the east side of everything. So Jesse wants to know who's hosting the hurricane party. I don't know. I got a feeling there's going to be a lot of those this year. It looks like the weather lady, when I watched her this morning, she was already talking about 2 other storms that are out in the Atlantic that have a chance at turning into hurricanes. Ryan says he's about a mile off the beach. All right, Doug says, all right, now this is big news here. Everybody set your reminders. I'm going to link up Doug Sist on Monday, and we're going to have a live report from the Sisk barn. Yeah. I can hardly wait. I only wish we could get the aroma that comes along with that. Maybe we can get Doug to describe it in detail for us, for those of us who really enjoy that fresh country air, which I'm one of those guys. I love that stuff. So that's good clean country air when you walk through a barn. So looking forward to that, Doug. In fact, let me write myself a note. I'll write myself a note. Doug, the roving reporter, live from the Sisk barn. See, now anybody that had plans for Monday morning is probably going to cancel now just so they can tune in and, scratch and sniff. Yeah, I just hope you can describe it, in detail so that the rest of us can enjoy it. Which I'm sure you will. So, all right. Man, I hear somebody is out. It's not super early, but somebody's already out cutting grass. Can you hear that? I bet I know who it is too. Yeah, I can see him through there, through the trees. My neighbor Larry. He's out there cutting grass already. So that'll make it smell nice. I love fresh cut grass too. That's a great smell. I don't really have, let's see, what time is it? Oh, I got a few minutes left here. I don't have a whole lot of news other than, like I said, the hurricane thing was talked about. Seemed like there was something else. Me, I don't write stuff down, and when I don't, I can't remember nothing. Dave Matthews said he mowed yesterday. I probably could mow again, but I'm trying to hold off until my grass gets, the new grass gets a little more, but I think I'm probably going to have to go ahead and mow the other part. Neil Cochran asked, are all the shirts you wear lately the ones you create? Yeah, some of them are. I mean, if you see, I can't remember what I had on yet. I think I had a Gatton CNC on yesterday. That was an old shirt. But yeah, I've made probably, I don't know, maybe 15 shirts or so for myself. And I've gotten some orders from people wanting me to make them stuff. And, I'm happy to do that. Like I said, because with the stuff I got, I can make, like, if you just want one shirt, I can do that because you don't have to, you go a lot of places for like screen printing. They're not going to make one. If they do, they're going to charge you, it's going to be a $200 shirt, but because you have all these setup costs and stuff like that. But with vinyl cutting, you can easily do one-off stuff. And, so I've been getting some orders, but I'm not stocking blank shirts in every different color and every different size. I just buy shirts. The shirts I bought so far are just the ones that will fit me, so that I can, when I think of something I want to put on the shirt, I'll put it on there and then I'll wear it. Uh, but I have got a few folks that have said, "Hey, I want you to make me this or that," and I'm like, "Okay, fine." It's going to be a minute because I got to order the shirts. So free hugs from a get off my lawn type of guy. Yeah, I'm going to be making a get off my lawn shirt too. I've saw one the other day um, that I liked, so I'm going to try to make one like it. Uh, Dave says, Dave, I want to have you put something on the back of my T-shirt if you haven't already boxed it up. No, I haven't boxed it up because I don't, like I said, anybody that, if you order a large, that's what I have in stock because that's what size I wear. But if it's anything other than that, I have to order it. I didn't, go crazy and order shirts because that's not really what I'm not trying to go into business making T-shirts. But if people want them, I'll make them. But I got to order, put in a shirt order to get different sizes. JJ says he's going to do yard work right after this session. Yeah. Doug says, must be going to rain today if you don't have dew this morning. Yeah, it's been okay. All right. Yeah, it's been it's been like a copy and paste type of weather down here, Doug. It's super hot, super muggy, super humid, and then it builds up into where we have those pop up afternoon thunderstorms or showers. And fortunately, there's only been a couple of days where I didn't get rain. So yeah, I've got your logo done. I've already got. I think you ordered a red one. I cut it the other day, yesterday I think it was, and so I got it ready to go. But I don't have the shirts in yet. It's going to take a little bit to get the shirts in. Somebody else just ordered coffee session mug. Awesome. That's to me, they just make the coffee taste better. I don't know. Maybe it's just me, but I think it does. Yeah, you got a red one. Yeah, I've made. Of course, I have on the website that it's available in a bunch of different colors. But I've made red ones, silver ones, black, of course. Nobody's asked for a white one yet, but okay, yeah, Dave, just send me what you want on it. We'll hook you up. Let's see. I guess I didn't miss any comments. All right. Well, yeah, I'm pretty excited about the Monday coffee session now that Doug's going to be doing the barn thing. That's got all these little video things popping up over here. Yeah, I've been, for those of you who don't know, most of you probably do. You know more about me than I do, I think. I'm not going to do the Saturday show anymore, the Saturday live stream, the CNC with Dave thing. But I'm going to start doing a new thing called Gatton CNC Live, and I'm going to do it like during the week. So I've been out in the garage trying to get everything suitable to do a live stream out there. I had a computer, the one that I used to use here just a few months ago. It's still a good computer. It was working fine when I stopped using it and got this new one. So I've got it set up out there. I'm trying to rig up some camera mounts to mount the webcams to get the best view and stuff. But this is going to be more of a live, hands-on type thing. So it'll be a lot different than what I did before. And I think more people will benefit, although there'll probably be a whole lot less people watching because it's going to be through the week and middle of the afternoon time thing. I think I'm going to try to do the first one next Wednesday, August the 5th, at probably around 3:00, something like that. Because that means at least if I wait at least until 3, that means it's noon out there on the left coast. So Dave says, will the t-shirt be the blue? Well, I had to look up the number. The one you ordered was blue with gray lettering. And I also have gray with blue lettering. Something good for the students. Yeah. Well, it's so many times when we're doing that Saturday live stream, we get people will ask a question. And, it's, Doug, as a teacher, it's a lot easier to show people as you're explaining how to do it than to just sit there and explain it. Because when you're explaining it to them, they've got to try to picture all of it in the head. But when they can see the actual machine and see it move and say, okay, when I hit this button, it's going to do this. And I just think it's going to be a lot better. And I hope everybody gets something out of it. It's going to be a little tougher for me because it's freaking hot out there. Oh man, I was out there all day yesterday, or most of the day yesterday, and even with the fan going wide open, blowing right at me, it was 85, I think, or so, close to 90. With the I have one of those big round thermometer things out there, so it was pretty toasty. But it is what it is. I'm waiting for a comment to pop up here. I just saw or heard my timer go off. I got YouTube open over here, and I see another comment. I'm waiting for it to pop up over here so I can show it. There's such a lag sometimes on some of that stuff. Yeah, a bunch. Here we go. Larry Galt says, August 5th, 56 years ago, I was in a hotel room in Houston waiting to be sworn into the Air Force the next morning. Yeah. Rob says, I'm done in the shop by 11 this time of year. Can't wait till it gets cooler. Yeah. Do you have any kind of AC or anything? Or I guess when it gets that dadgum hot, you probably wouldn't be able to keep up. Bart asks, why don't you put a window unit in your garage? I could, but I got to tell you, I got a lot of stuff in my garage. And when I mean a lot of stuff, I mean I've got 2 CNC machines. So that means 2 controllers and 2 spindles that are powered. you know, there's just so many things that are consuming power out there, and I'm thinking, I don't know if I want to put an air conditioner out there. And it's not too terribly bad. I insulated my garage door a while back, or most of it. I still got to do a top row, and I found that it stays cooler if I keep that garage door closed. I've got the window open, and then I just use a fan to move some air around. But it seems like it stays cooler in there if I keep the garage door closed. So, yeah, Rob's got a big fan. Yeah. Doug says, thank you for your service, Larry. And I would echo that. Steve says, you should convert a room in your house for video production, move a CNC in. The reason I'm laughing at that is my house is not the normal house like what you would see when you go to somebody's house. Because my house is my dining room. I've never, I've been here 13 years. I've never had a table in my dining room. Never eaten dinner in there. But that's where I have all my vinyl cutter, my heat press, my sublimation printer. All that is set up in there. Because, I'm the only one here. So I don't have to have. My house is just a lot different than everybody else's. Let me just leave it at that. So, all right. My thing went off a while ago on my timer. It's time for me to get out of here. Let me get over here. Get ready to get out of here. Yeah, it's Friday. Everybody have a great weekend. If you're not doing nothing Saturday, which I know you won't be watching the CNC with Dave show now, but Javi is going to be doing a show. I'm not even sure what he's going to. Oh, yeah, he's going to call it Javi Unboxed or something like that. I forget what he said. I think it's Javi Unboxed. He's going to be doing a show. Same time, 8 o'clock. So if you're already used to going to YouTube and watching me, go check him out. And then look for mine middle of next week sometime, probably Wednesday. So, all righty, that's it. Everybody have a awesome weekend. Stay safe, stay cool, and stay hydrated. See y'all.